What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Rome Like the City. April 10th, 2026, Financial Sports Savings, Syndicate Sports, Cindy Sports. We went crazy yesterday. You know what I'm saying? We hit about 85% of our choices. So I want to thank everybody who been rocking with me. Today we got a whole bunch of NBA playoffs is heating up, and then we also got some MLB today too. Just a tad though, not too much, just enough to get us our paper today. So what I won't do is waste no time. Let's give us a good countdown real quick. Five, four, three, two, fuck the ops, one. First best choice of the day, we gonna focus on the Pistons versus the Hornets. We're gonna take Cade Cunningham, his natural point line. He leads his team in points per game, and it's an easy matchup for him to get his legs back. You know he was gone for injury for a while with a collapsed lung and shit. So he's going to be able to get his reps and run up and down the court with LaMelo and them. Other side of that spectrum, we are going to take LaMelo Ball, 15 plus points off. He's covered this line 4 out of the past 5 games played, and they are still trying to get out of the playing scenario. So as long as it remains competitive, don't see why I can't cover. Let's transition to our next game. Let's focus on the Cavs versus Atlanta Hawks. Jalen Johnson, points plus rebounds. He leads his team in all statistical categories, and on top of that, they lost in dramatic fashion just a couple days ago to them. They owed him one. And Jalen Johnson, I believe, fouled out or he didn't get to finish the game. So I know he's coming with vengeance. Other side of that spectrum, we're going to take James Harden, 20 plus points off. Donovan Mitchell is ruled out today. So there's going to be a higher ball usage for James Harden. As long as he remains competitive, he do what he needs to do, I don't see why he can't put the ball in the hole. Let's transition to our next game. We're going to focus on the Raptors versus the Knicks. We're going to take Scotty Barnes, 10 plus points off. He has an easy, not easy, but him against an OG, 4 versus 4. I think he's going to win that battle. And as long as it remains competitive all the way to the end, I don't see why he won't get the opportunity to at least get 10 points. The other side, we're on the same side of this token. We're going to take Brandon Ingram, 20 plus points off. We took him yesterday for 20 plus points. All he had 38 points. So I'm not saying he's going to have 38 points again, but the matchup looked good for him. I don't see nobody on the Knicks that can hold him. And then on the other side of that spectrum, we're going to focus on Jalen Brunson. Take him 20 plus points. All he leads his team in points per game. He's still top 15 in the league in points per game. And the Raptors don't have a guard, in my opinion, that could hold him at a high and efficient fashion. So as long as they remain competitive, don't see why he can't cover. And then our last best choice is Karl Anthony Towns, 9 plus rebounds. I won't be mad if you take the double-double as well. He leads his team in rebounds per game. He really embraced the role of being a real-life big, you feel me? And now I love that for him, and now they are being more efficient. Let's transition to our next game. We're going to focus on the Blazers versus the Clippers. We're going to take Denny Avdija, points plus assists. This is a must-win for them. They cannot afford to lose no more games. They're falling deep within the play-in. They're going to have to play in the play-in. But it's still a couple games left to where they can at least be top seed. So if they win their first game, they out. So they got to win this game, essentially. He's going to get his best efforts. And then on the other side of that spectrum, we're going to take Kawhi Leonard, 20 plus points off. He's top 10 in the league in points per game. And on top of that, they're trying to make sure they don't fall into the play-in. So he's going to give his best efforts all the way to the end and make sure that he does what he needs to do to make sure that doesn't happen. Then let's transition to our late night game for NBA. Lakers versus Suns. We're going to take LeBron James, points plus assists. With everybody gone, he's going to be the key factor as far as making sure that everybody can be able to put the ball in the hole and everybody's being coagulative. You feel me? As long as LeBron is out on the field, everybody's going to be motivated to play a little bit better. And just in case he don't get the assist, he always can put the ball in the hole and take the lead. Other side of that spectrum, we're going to take Jalen Green, points plus assists. We're taking his points plus assists because there's no Devin Booker tonight. He has been ruled out. So subsequently, Jalen Green is going to have a higher ball usage. As long as they remain competitive, I don't see why I can't cover. Vegas gave this game the spread 1.5 or 2.5 or something like that. So they believe it's going to be competitive. Now let's transition to baseball. I got about 4 or 5 choices for us. Our first best choice is the Diamondbacks versus the Phillies. Totals all. Vegas gave this game 8. We're going to bring it all the way down to 5.5. Both teams average over 5 runs by themselves a piece each game. So, we just bringing it down just to make sure we ensure the low risk, high yield standards that which we abide by. Our next best choice, we're gonna focus on the Marlins versus the Tigers. Totals all Vegas gave this game, I believe, 7.5. We're gonna bring it down though to 5.5. Both teams have mid-tier pitching in my opinion, but they got reasonable hitters. So as long as the hitters do what they're supposed to do, get on base, you know what I'm saying? Not too many ground outs, not too many strikeouts. I don't see why this line can't go over 6. Our next best choice is the Angels versus Reds. Totals all. Vegas gave this game 9. We're going to bring it down to 6.5. Bro, both teams are on a franchise resurge. And both teams been smacking. I think both teams top 10 in MLB and RBIs. So that indicates, and they got mid-tier pitchers, so that also indicates there's going to be a lot of hits. So as long as they remain competitive, I don't see why they can't cover. And then our last best choice for baseball and for today is the Texas Rangers versus the Dodgers. Totals all Vegas gave this game 8.5. We're gonna bring it down to 6.5. Dodgers got the coldest hitting lineup damn near in baseball history, so we're gonna take their totals all every time. And then the Rangers got a formidable hitting lineup as well. They like top 15 in the MLB and RBIs, and runs and stuff. So it should be competitive. And that's all we looking for is competitive games to where we can cover our yields. And that's what I have today. Run like the city, SYNDI'Sports. Shout out my friends, subscribers. Like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you like. Tell me what you don't like. We out, y'all, baby.